Hello there, it's time for Rolodex card 136, and I got a new stamp set and die set from Blitzy. I got it on one of their Sunday sales because you get another 30% off, and that ended up paying the shipping, so that was nice. And I'm going to use a quote from here. And what I did is first I stamped it and then cut it out and then colored it with some of this Viva Decor Inca Gold, but I didn't like the way the black showed up, so then I was cutting out some Rolodex cards out of watercolor because I want to try a watercolor technique. So I had one that didn't cut out right, so I decided to Inca Gold that, or you know, this stuff. This is actually copper, I think. Yeah, and then I stamped it, or cut it out, or stamped it, whatever. No, first I Inca Gold it, then I stamped it, then I cut it out. But after I cut it out, I thought, it's not dark enough, so I took my India ink Pit pen and went over it. So I like this one a lot better, and it's nice and sturdy. And then on the face, so when you cut it out, you get a circle too, and I cut out the face. I didn't stamp it because the stamp is solid, and I wanted to try using that as a base for a face. And then I found a quote out of this book that a friend gave me that says, "To thy own self be nice," which is hard to do sometimes. So, and then because that's a different color, I thought, well, we'll go with that color palette. And I have this ink pad that I haven't used. So I'm going to give that a try, and I'm going to use it with my brayer. So I'm going to push those together and ink this up real good. The thing I have trouble with these is that I usually don't get enough ink on it, so. So then when you have these pads to store them, you're supposed to pull them apart so they don't get the colors all inside each other. This one's called Creo Spice. I've had this forever, and I just opened it. So that's kind of fun. I'm glad I did that. Okay, so I want to put this one here. I think I want to pop that up. I want to paint the girl's face. That's just a little titanium white that I got it Tuesday morning, and then some flesh acrylic. I got that at St. Vinny's. My things all blew away. There. Okay, so I think cameras should come with a button or an alarm that says, "Your battery stopped." I kept going and going, and then I looked up and my screen was black, and it was like, oh great, the battery turned off. So I'm not sure where I am, but I popped this up. I did the face, and she's separate, so she's now popped up. I probably should have popped her up. And then I can tell she had a bow in her hair, so I made this teeny tiny little bow that I'm going to put on her hair. And I'm going to stick that underneath there. Then I have all these little pink flowers that I thought I'd put down here. Okay, and then I thought she needed a little bling around here, so I want to put this around here, and I'm going to have to play with it a little bit to get it to bend. So might, you know, like when you cut, when you're sewing and you cut around a sleeve, just cut in it a little bit. I'm wondering if that'll work. That'll help it bend. Yeah, I think that's working pretty good. So I'm just going to go along this edge and cut just this side. So instead of going around that with black, I'm going to go around it with this copper color. Glue's dry. I have some of these blings out that I might use. Boy, is that blingy. Okay, so as the camera battery was charging, I was analyzing and thinking and changing, and I thought, yeah, you should take your own advice, Linda. To thy own self be nice. A lot of people tell me that I am not nice to myself, that I'm very hard on myself. And, you know, if other people notice that and actually tell me that, it must be true. So I don't know. It's hard to be nice to yourself. It's so easy to criticize. I've been feeling like old and fat and just making myself nuts. So this is for me. To thy own self be nice. Oh yeah, I was like, ooh, I don't know about that face. Oh, I gotta stop. It's nice. And a lot of times when I get done, I say, you know, I like it. And I do. It may not be perfect and it may not be professional, but it's what makes me happy, and that's what's important. So thank you so much for watching, and sorry you didn't get to see the whole process. The camera went off. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Have a great day.
I remember the days of just keeping time.